finally did.
But they said
Rip.
nothing could stop YouTube.
Rip Yub Tub.
Except a Boeing falling apart over their headquarters.
Oh God, not again. The
Okay,
Boeing
so I'm
fleet.
watching us on my cell phone.
Yeah, I'm watching this too now. It finally popped up.
Okay, and it has what I just said, and it's gonna start replaying what I'm saying right now. So I think it's going.
Yeah.
It's kind of surreal watching that. It's like that Bo Burnham episode where he starts review. Oh, I can still hear myself talking about what I'm talking about right now. Pause.
Yeah.
Stop my own stream. Oh, thank God. Okay, so we're back to full green bars. Drop frame rate has plummeted. Whew! Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Actor's Dungeon. Sorry about that rough start. At the last 5 seconds, I had an internet hiccup. I can't quite explain it. But yeah, thank you for joining us. My name is Mike, your usual Dundon master. Yes, the Dundon. Beware the sneaky Dundons. Dundon master, and tonight, show host for our improv circuit. So I'll give our players a chance to introduce themselves and say hello. We have Shauna, we have Chris, we have Ryan. Shauna, please say hi to our audience.
Hello, audience. So glad to be here this evening.
And next up, we have Chris.
The universe tried to stop us. We're too stubborn to be stopped.
And Ryan.
I will fight every single one of you. Meet me out back behind the Applebee's. It's gonna go down.
Why Applebee's?
That's where the best fights happen.
Really? For us,
Fair
it was
enough.
Walmart. It was the Beach Grove Walmart, let me tell you.
Hey, and if there's any other Canadians watching, do we have Applebee's in Canada? I don't know if we do. I've been to many, but I think they might have all been when I was driving through the States, and I just assume. I think we might have. I think I've seen one in Canada.
There's one in Niagara Falls.
I was
There's
gonna say,
one in
probably
Barrie,
Niagara.
Ontario. Another in Niagara Falls. There's several. There are many in
okay.
Canada.
Good to
You
know.
have been
So,
infected with Applebee's.
yeah, now I know where to go to fight. I guess.
You find all your best fights at the back of your or local Applebee's.
Because they serve alcohol, but it's also trashy.
Yeah, ours is next to a Golden Corral. I don't know if you know what those are.
Oh, I definitely know.
Yeah,
I do know
there
Golden
should be
Corral.
fights among those two.
Which is weird
Wow,
because like
fun.
most of the time when you have like two foodie groups that are just like, okay, we get free food, but we're tired of our own food. Hey, you want to trade? Sure.
I have two. And this quarter, we have recently kicked out of Applebee's. We've got this fighter in the blue trunks. And stumbling out of the Golden Corral in the red trunks, covered in maple syrup.
Reeking of beef. Yeah.
And
reeking of beef.
and currently covered in the local salad bar.
I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
All right.
Stroganoff, dude.
Thank you very much to everybody who's tuning in. First of all, we're back from our hiatus. Bit of a rough start. Technical issues aside, as you can see, there's only a few of us here tonight. Kurt is filming stuff, and good on him, being a working actor and all. Charlie, unfortunately, has come down with what he can only describe as a resurgence of the Black Plague. Currently, he says if it wasn't so painful, he'd use his new raspy voice to do a Crash Test Dummies cover band. But that joke might be too old for some people. Looking at you, Ryan.
Those are actually both lies. I beat both of them up outside the Applebee's. That's why they're not here.
Fair enough. But we didn't want to endorse violence on this fantasy role-playing combat show.
I was about to say, we're literally playing Pathfinder. 90% of that is me throwing confetti. The other 10% is us punching something.
That is true. As much as I wanted to unfold the story of the giants and push this mystery, today we're actually going to be... Some of our one-offs have just been some Pathfinder shenanigans, but I wanted to open up the improv doors to everybody because, well, improv is fun. And a good friend and colleague, Walt Frazier, was coaching me earlier on in how, when we last updated the judges rubric, to do more or to better our improv shenanigans in the digital age. Because a lot of times improv, you're in the room, you're working with the actor, making eye contact, doing very like tiny little subtle details that only actors know. And the age of Zoom, or the age of COVID, really, kind of changed that. And so he put together a great package about, how to do improv for Zoom. His website is 8improv.biz. I will put that in the description following the show. Actually, for now, I can put it in the chat for everybody. I forget I have that power. Boop.
So powerful.
So very powerful. Sorry. I think my wife is watching the YouTube channel in the living room. I think I can hear myself very faintly echoing down the hallway. Hi, sweetheart. I love you.
I'll fight you too.
Hi, sweetheart.
Ma'am.
All right. Or she might just be watching Supernatural. I'm not sure.
Are you trying to say you sound like a Winchester?
I wish. Although I was looking at my old actors' headshots, and I look like a slightly pudgier. What's the Sam Jared Padalecki? I realize I have the same haircut and the same face type. Just he's got that nice long chin, whereas I had more of a rounder chin. But
God, I actually need to take a look at mine. I don't think I actually look like anyone, which is good for me, I suppose.
which is good, yeah. Now I kind of fit generic white man, and there's too many like.
You look like me.
People's rosters.
When I say you look like me, do you remember when we had this conversation and we were doing that showcase and legitimately we met? I'm like, you just had the fuck.
Yeah.
Gosh damn it.
I look like an adult trying to be a hip Macaulay Culkin.
But at least that's the type.
It's better than being current Macaulay Culkin, I think. I hear he's cleaned up though. I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
He was on AVGN.
Really?
What now?
Angry Video Game Nerd. He was in the Home Alone video, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
He just shows up and shits on the game with James.
That's great. I do love current Macaulay Culkin. How he's just I was in Home Alone, and I'm happy to rake in all the royalties from satirizing that.
Especially since his dad can't get the money anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that poor kid. Learning about all the shitty things of being a kid actor. Wow.
Yeah.
No,
he got screwed. He got screwed.
As most child actors do.
It's true.
All right, so let's get into
Once again,
some
read Jeanette McCurdy's book.
games.
It's really good.
So let's get into some improv games. One of the ones that we wanted to try out is a classic from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Called, it's normally called Green Screen. Sometimes it's called The News Show. Two people are going to be the anchors, where one person will be the resident in the field. And so they will have to try to subtly, without, saying exactly what it is, give the person out in the field clues to guess what this background is. Now, instead of an area, It's going to be guessing just what the describing the image and the environment that they're in. So to start this off, we are going to go to. I would like to see Shauna and Chris as our news anchors, with Ryan being the fellow out in the field. So we're gonna, and because it's a Pathfinder channel, we're gonna keep it to a fantasy setting. So think about what kind of newscasts there would be back in the days of yore, and the
Oh God,
characters
Tom
that
Cruise.
you want to do. We'll call this network will be the Magic Mirror Network, streaming to every mirror and every reflective surface throughout the kingdom. And all right, so I'll unless we've got some prompts in the chat for people in chat, feel free to throw out some prompts either for this one or the next one, and then I am going to give. First, I am going to deliver the. Oops, make sure we don't go to everyone. Show. It's fine there. I'll just move it over here. All right, so Chris and Shauna in the Zoom chat, I am putting in the images that we are about to see tonight.
Okie dokie.
Or I was going to, but it looks like they have moved somewhere, which is really annoying. Where did they go? Why is this happening now? Everything was going great. Everything was grand.
Was it? I mean, I thought OBS crashed.
Yeah, you're right.
I was about to say, again, this seems like the stream where it's just like, no, stop.
I mean, they were in. Why? Why would they just go away? I mean, I've got them in this folder. Why did that go away? Why is everything going away? Oh,
I think your computer's dying.
I hope not. I paid a lot of money for it.
Oh
But I
God, what's it? Especially with
Could
our
be.
secret project.
Secret project.
Secret project.
Right. Is that a dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a cute little dragon.
He's got a dumpy. Look at this.
It's what you're.
He's kicked up.
I was about to say that is a thick ass. Boom boom.
You should see the alien one of these plushies. It looks like it is so caked up.
All right.
Strange Beanie Babies. Yeah, no, Strange Beanie Babies. We'll go with it.
They're called Palm Pals.
Palm Pals. I think that someone's gonna get sued by TY.
No, they're not Beanie Babies. They're made to be like fat assed so they can sit in your hand like this.
Palm pals. All right.
Yeah.
They're designed with just the fattest ass.
They are.
All right. So, we're going to go into our first improv game now that I've worked out most of the kinks, but hey, that's what improv is about, responding to the changes and seeing what the hell happens. So, we now go. Hello and welcome back to Magic Mirror News, the news broadcast directed to every reflective surface, whether you like it or not. Were you doing your hair? Were you simply brushing your teeth? Well, guess what? Now you get to watch our news broadcast. We go now live to the newsroom, where we have news anchor Gregory Dapperman.
Good evening, everyone. This is Gregory Dapperman. Our top story today comes to us from the local marketplace, where our man in the field, Richard Randy, is currently on the scene. Sitting next to me, of course, is my co-anchor,
Debbie Downer. Hi.
Debbie Downer, yes. What, indeed.
Thanks, Gregory. We're live with Richard Randy, and he's on the scene, and it looks like a crazy place to be. Richard, do you feel like uncomfortable out there on the scene?
Every single day, but you know what? That's just part of life and also part of anxiety. But I'm trying my best. It's a beautiful day. There's people everywhere just buying everything they need, just all the items they could ever want, all in one place. And by God, my anxiety is really acting up here.
As it should. As it should, Richard. It just seems like, it would be a wonderful place to be if it just wasn't so awkward. What do you think, Gregory?
Well, I mean, it's very clear. I'm watching as all eyes are currently on you right now. It's just so many of them are watching you at this Value City. I'm just saying there's so many of them. You really you're just the apple of everyone's eye right now.
I
does that
really
feel right
don't
now?
like being stared at. I'm getting really unnerved here. I think they actually might be smelling me in a weird way, detecting said fear, and I kind of want to run for my life right now, but I feel like the second I make a dash, that's when they pounce.
They
I can
might.
they absolutely could.
They might if they had legs. Yeah, they might if they had legs, Richard.
They
Speaking
don't?
of legs, it could be a wonderful place to rest if there just weren't so many. Plus, it looks like there's some stains around, so it may not be a safe place.
Well, one of those stains is mine. Please don't address it. Um, and I know they're legless, but I feel like the pouncing is still gonna immense very quickly, whether I want it to or not.
Right, just like a basketball hitting somebody in the head. It's just one of those things.
However, I will have to say, at the very least, this particular basketball should be very plush. It is just you may disappear, I don't know, but you will definitely sink into the softest thing. It is so soft back there, it looks like.
I cannot wait for the softest death imaginable as I am slowly chewed apart by hungry, hungry creatures.
It is a very hungry creature. And oh God, it's just staring at you the whole time.
There's quite a few, yeah.
Oh, this just
Very
in. I just wanted
luxuriant
to report that we have secured a few pieces of loose gold and silver after rooting around inside said subject.
Could you tell us about all the money you just found? Just maybe in between the lushness? Yeah.
I mean, there's just dollars abound here. We haven't used dollars in centuries after we realized that gold was a little bit cheaper to mint. But like, there's dollars, there's gold, I think that one is really into NFTs. And that just makes dying to them all the worst, actually, in a way.
All right, anchors. One last. You each get one last description, and then Ryan, you gotta guess.
I can definitely see what you're talking about. It is all that is all over this very plush piece, and I sincerely hope it doesn't suck you in after you finally need to take a rest.
Because if you did, you would sit like a king, but then it would just be all eyes on you, buddy.
I mean, yeah, kings usually have eyes on them. That's kind of part of being politically in charge.
All right, and Ryan, where are you?
I don't have the slightest goddamn idea. A cave full of plush eyeballs.
Close. Unbelievably close, actually.
All right, Ryan, this is the image coming to your chat.
What the fuck is that thing?
Right?
It's just an eyeball chair.
It's a mimic chair of awful. Oh my god.
Why did you start by saying I was at a market?
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, where can we go where it's not entirely out of sorts, and that's why I said Value City furniture.
Oh, I don't have a Value City.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Oh
I thought
god,
it
I
was a
just
supermarket, like a Costco or something.
no,
I think it's a dollar store or a thrift store.
no,
All
it's
right.
Value City furniture. It's where I got my last couch.
It's all good. And now we're going to switch things around. Richard, Randy, and Gregory Dapperman, you two are in the studio, and we're going to put Debbie Downer out in the field, and we're going to switch up this awful cursed item here.
My anxiety
Kinda
has been
suck,
cured.
I just know it.
Well, yeah, because you're back inside. No one's got their eye on you.
I mean, I'm a newscaster, so that's a lie.
True.
All right. So,
Ah!
Were you attacked by a cat?
No,
Drop
I
your
was
dragon?
attacked by my water bottle falling over.
Oh,
I just snorted. I should, but
all right.
I don't
So,
smell it.
new prompts coming to everybody but Shauna.
go figure.
Haha, you're excluded.
Wait.
Aw, Story of my life.
What the fuck happened there?
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Like,
and so
what?
now,
What in the absolute fuck?
take a moment to have a look. Think about
I
it.
don't know if I
and-
want to.
I know. Don't look at it too long. This
I'm-
is just.
I'm horrified by what I am witnessing.
This is just AI generated nonsense.
No.
So. And welcome back to Magic Mirror News, the only news mirror in the kingdom that interrupts what you're doing to bring you whatever we feel like you should be doing. With your hosts, Richard Randy and Gregory Dapperman.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Mirror News. I am one of your hosts, Gregory Dapperman.
And I am Richard.
Today, we have experienced a great tragedy. And we have come to you now to report on this massive heist that has occurred within our lovely town. Richard, I'm just so distraught.
Well, I kind of get why they say you're seeing green with envy. You know what? I think we should cut to our reporter on the scene, Mrs. Downer.
Hi, everyone. This is Debbie Downer reporting live from the most tragic heist in town, covered with envy.
Can you tell me, like, just out of all things, do you hear them chanting? Do you hear them screaming, going, yeah?
It almost reminds me of the nights that say knee. So yes, I hear them.
Oh,
I'm kind of astounded at the lack of body counts that we've been getting in, considering how violent these creatures are usually known to be when they're stealing.
they usually chase everyone down the street.
But they're
Almost like-
little footfalls.
Little footfalls. Yeah, those little gnomes or goblins can be pretty vile.
They are absolutely just the most violent little things, and they stole all of it.
I don't
Well,
know
gold
how the
reserves
town
are
will ever
probably
recover.
down now. I'm sorry, what was that, Richard?
I don't know how the town will ever recover past this point. What about the taxes?
Yes, we definitely need a Robin Hood, don't we? All of our gold reserves are probably down, and
Oh, they're definitely down.
Oh, all the way.
I don't know how we'll rebuild and
That
recover.
was my life savings.
It's so tragic. It's so tragic. Gregory, get a hold of yourself, sir. Are you okay there?
No,
Now you know how I felt, huh? How does the anxiety feel on the other foot?
I'm not anxious. I'm depressed.
Oh, well, just get good, dude. Jeez.
All right,
What is?
Shauna, it
We
seems like
can't
you
have
might
two depressed people on this news.
it seems like you might know this. So, please let us know what is going on.
I don't know, like a bunch of leprechauns stole some gold or something, or some gremlins.
Oh,
Close
come
enough.
I was about to say so close.
Yeah.
Very close.
You already said it once, actually. You said gnomes or goblins. And it is. Let me show you the image here.
The horrifying image. Like, I
Yeah,
didn't
this
want to
is
describe it
again-
perfectly because I'm horrified. That's fucked up. That's
Oh
fucked up.
my.
Right? The fuck?
It isn't that bad though.
There's a goblin lock. It's like
And
maximum overdrive.
And he's just spitting out coins. I love this little guy in the corner eating it.
Just little golden chocolates.
All right, very well done, Shauna. All right, and oh god, I'm snorting.
Me too, right?
Y'all look alike and snort alike. What's going on here?
Shit. No, none of that.
That's
No.
what you said.
No.
Yeah, and let's hear in the chat. Who thinks Chris and I are the same person? Show of hands. And all right, so now we switch it up to we're gonna have
My voice is slightly deeper.
Mr. Gregory Dapperman
Gregory Dapperman.
in the field, and one final. Whoops, I think I just don't want to share that with everyone in the chat.
No, because then you'd have to find a new one.
Yeah.
Good lord, my glasses are
This
dirty.
one's coming to Ryan. Whoops.
This one's going to Shauna. This one's going to the
to
chat.
Shauna.
Hello, chat. How are you doing today, chat? Are you having a good day?
Yeah, chat. What's going on? How is everybody doing?
I don't know how to. Is this a hard hands? I can't tell. I think I'm making
you
hard hands.
did it. Good job.
Yay!
Alrighty, and here we go.
There we go. Yeah.
The last image. Bring it up here.
The diamond cutter.
Minimized the notepad, but why did it go away? Oh, there we go. New note. I can just bring that up. Alrighty. And we bring you now the late night mirror with your hosts, Debbie Downer and Richard Randy, coming to you right in the middle of the night when you thought it was safe to go to sleep. Your mirrors are always on, folks. We control the mirrors.
Hi guys, it's me, Richard again. I know you missed me since earlier, but our other correspondent is now being punished for his sins by being sent out into the field himself. So, Debbie, could you please introduce our scene reporter for us?
Yes, Richard, thank you. And welcome everyone to Magic Mirror Network. Tonight we have Gregory Dapperman out in the field. It's dark, it's scary, it's a little weird.
Oddly
So,
colorful, though.
very, very colorful, but it might take you on a different trip if you're not careful. So, Gregory, well, tell us what you can see out there even though it's dark.
Well, that's kind of the problem, my dear madam. It's very dark right now. I'm currently seeing some sort of colors raining around me, but it's when you told me that I was going to pay for my sins, I wasn't exactly expecting this. Oh.
As no one really would, sir. Yeah, there seems to be a rather eerie figure on the scene.
Very dapper man, just kind of staring right into your soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Seems
sorry.
like
I
a
didn't
fun
realize I
guy,
was.
though.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was that scary looking.
No, I don't think you're scary. I think he's actually coming for you. Possibly to sell you a used car or maybe a circus.
Uh,
But don't eat
well,
what he's offering. If he's offering you anything to eat, don't eat it, because then you may not see exactly what you think you see.
oh, it's one of those. Well, I'm sorry to tell him that the goblins just stole my entire life savings, but I suppose I could speak with him. Hello, sir, sir. No, he's going elsewhere. No, no, don't come back. No, I've already said you're not coming towards me. Um, yes, no, it is very dark outside, though. I'm having a hard time seeing this particular man who is holding out his hand. I suppose I can't tell. It's very dark.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing it's not raining at least because for you it sucked, but for him at least he seems to have an umbrella built in his hat with that cap on it.
It's that big.
Very.
Mostly just the top.
So it's a
Kind of
top
it
hat.
kind of matches his environment actually with all the caps around.
Yes, he can be very well hidden. Yes.
Oh God, it's even worse. Like when we say caps, are we talking? Are they on the ground kind of caps?
They're everywhere.
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Especially after a rain. Yes.
Very big.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm surrounded by mushrooms. Oh, look, I'm so sorry for everything I've done to you two today, but can we get me out of here?
Cut the feed, have him execute him.
Have a what?
All right, Chris, you want to you want to guess? You are pretty
I am.
close.
I was about to say I'm in the dark being hunted by a killer mushroom.
I'm gonna put the image in chat. In my opinion, he wasn't as scary as Ryan put him out to be, but
Rather dapper. Yeah.
it's open to opinion.
I said that he was gonna
Definitely
sell you a used car or a circus. I think that's pretty on point.
Yeah, I think so.
Dude.
You
Just
ever
do
been to the circus, boy? Let me show you around. Very good. Very good.
He
All
definitely spins his hat like, ding.
All right.
Oh, good Lord.
Good
That
stuff,
is, it's not even as dark as you said it was. It actually looks kind of bright.
everybody. All right. Another game I wanted to try is now this one we've tried to do during gameplay. It's never quite come out right. But it is easier to do just when you're doing improv games. So I would like to give it a try. It is called, of course, sound effects. So in this
Oh, no.
particular version, and taken from Mr. Walt Fraser's tome here, sound effects. Another popular game in almost every 8 is Never Enough performance is sound effects. Instruct 2 audience volunteers to provide sound effects for the scene. Assign 1 player to each guest who will support the performers with words and actions and sounds. So, what is going to happen here is we are going to have essentially, we're going to vary it a little bit with 1 guest. So, Shauna, this is going to be a game for you where Chris and Ryan are going to be doing the sound effects. Now, feel free to treat me as an NPC, Shauna, but in this situation, you are going to be playing a character, a stealthy ninja-like character, sneaking their way into a stately manner to steal a jade plow.
Seal.
Seal.
A jade plow?
Sure. No, a jade seal. That's better than plow.
It's not a seal like a stamp seal or anything. It's just like the animal, a seal.
It's just a giant seal. Yes, that is what you're stealing. There you go.
Okay, you're stealing a jade seal, and it's massive. And so, as you feel free to now in this, feel free to talk out loud, but essentially you are going to be responding to the sound effects that Chris and Ryan make, and I'll be here to play off you and come into a few as well, but you're going to be leading this scene. So yeah, when you are ready, Chris, Ryan, get your sound effects on. Music soundtrack too, if you think you can impersonate instruments, and we will begin now.
Snap. Snap.
Wait, I'm just a Jade Seal, don't take me!
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
All right, well done, Shauna.
You level up too while you're at it.
you get into your car and drive. That was a fun one. You can see why I really want to implement that into the game, but it's hard to do that over Zoom and with so many people. But that might be something we do one day when we've got someone else to play the soundboard again. Miss having Curtis as my techie and musician. All right, let's go through another one that I wanted to try. This is another popular one. It's usually called the three-headed expert. This time it's going to be the two-headed expert. So Shauna, you are going to be talking to Chris and Ryan. And Ryan, Chris and Ryan are a two-headed blacksmith, and you have to speak at the same time. So, you two have to do your best to say the exact same thing at the exact same time. Well, Shauna peppers you with questions about getting a series of very ornate and intricate horseshoes made.
With a Zoom delay.
Yep,
The
let's
Zoom
go.
delay. That's exact. Hey, this is why there's variations for this one on Zoom. Well, where'd it go? I just had it. Anyway,
I got you
that's
pinned.
the,
I will be staring into your soul, Ryan.
I'll fight you behind the Applebee's.
Fucking do it.
I'll come at you
Hey,
from
hold
Golden
on,
Corral,
one sec.
bro. Square up.
Square up. I'll come at you with the Golden Corral.
Territory wars.
I'll come at you from the Culvers. Don't try me.
Oh, I'm realizing I got the
All right, so
description
what
down.
time are we meeting up?
Give me a sec.
Lord.
Now that's a knife.
Give me a second. I gotta find my shoddy.
Did you say everyone just have weapons nearby?
Do you
yeah.
not?
I forgot you're Americans.
I was about to say, I'll go get. You know what? Give me 1 second.
This
Give me
is
1
all
second.
I have. Like, stop judging me.
I'm just being facetious. I'm sorry.
1 second. Okay. So
It's not even sharp. It's blunted. Still hurts if you hit someone, but it's
Oh,
not.
of course.
So where are we meeting?
Do
I got my
I
axe.
can't see anything.
Here, give me a sec. I'll just
you have a battle axe? Is that a legit battle axe?
No, it is sadly a fake one, but it is very much still here. As soon as this...
Oh, because this is a real sword.
No, this is definitely not a real
This is steel.
battle axe.
Ah, nice.
I had to sheath this thing in the Ren Fair and tie it up, or else they wouldn't let me in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Better not to stab somebody.
Yeah.
I gotta get this out of the way.
They're like, yeah, if you walk in without this thing zip tied, we will not let you in. I'm like, understandable.
I say it seems perfectly reasonable to me.
I tightened it just enough where I could like unsheath it a tiny bit like this.
Yeah.
So the name of this game is actually Speaking as One. The three-headed expert is where you speak one word at a time. But yeah, when you guys are ready, we'll do a showdown with words instead of weapons. Although the weapons would be also really cool.
Hey, I can go get a battle axe. Don't think I can't.
I believe you. All right. Ready, everybody? Ready, players?
Rubble.
All right. Shauna, you entered the blacksmith shop, seeing this two-headed ogre hammering away.
Hi.
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 Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I have a horse who needs shoes.
I can
Can
make a shoe for you.
Wonderful. I need. How many do I need?
You
Need
four
shoes.
4 horseshoes.
4 horseshoes.
That's right. I totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me. So I want these shoes to be like super pretty. And so what's that green stone that we put on jewelry? What is that called?
I think emerald.
I think emerald.
That would be cool. And then what kind of metal can you make it out of that's really pretty too?
I
think
platinum.
Platinum.
Platinum, yeah. Platinum.
Okay, that would be cool too. Also, what can we put more stones on it, like the red ones?
I think you
need no
rubies?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah. And so can you put like some pointy things on the bottom too so it can get better traction? Because it's snowing and icy here.
You mean a spoke?
A spoke?
Or a spike, yeah, whatever works.
What?
I think it's pronounced spoke.
Spoke.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. So yeah, I guess I need 4 of those and made out of platinum with emeralds and rubies and spokes. When will it be ready?
It will be ready in month.
Okay.
Okay.
I loved it. I loved it. I love the extra challenge of the lag in
It's like
and Shauna, nice little caricature touches there. I love that you couldn't remember how many hooves a horse
has. Hey,
well,
she
we're
might
in a fantasy world, so I didn't know. I was like,
that is very true. It could be what
Yeah, Sleipnir. Yeah, is it 6 or 8?
I don't know, actually.
Could be a selkie, I think they're called.
True.
I forget what
They're the
selkies
mermaid
are.
horse.
Oh, fun. Yes.
Oh, that's horrifying.
So,
Is that what they were
ladies
called?
and,
I forget.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sign off shortly there. We're going to treat you to one final improv game, one that everybody knows. I will take part in this as well, the alphabet game. And so, we're going to start with A, go all the way to Z, and simply, we are going to say goodnight to our lovely audience and hope that we see them next time. Starting with Shauna as A, me as B, Chris as C, Ryan as whatever comes after C.
I hate it when I do that.
By the way, it's a kelpie.
Kelpie, that's
Oh.
it. So, and then we'll just repeat. So, Shauna, me, Chris, Ryan. All right. Shauna, as you're ready.
Adios.
Bravo and bellissimo. Also, I'll take this moment to let people know that they have, for the alphabet game, you start with the letter of the alphabet, but you can then continue a short sentence.
That wasn't a short sentence.
That was a very long sentence, yeah. Speaking
Uh,
of, ciao!
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Everybody is a winner on this channel. Thank you for tuning in.
Forget anything you didn't like and only remember the good stuff.
Goodbye. Well, that was easy.
Have a fun time at the Applebee's. I'll see you there.
Idiots are among them.
Just remember to bring a weapon.
And keep out of the Applebee's, man!
Like I'll ever listen to you, Dad.
Mother knows best. Get a gun.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Please do.
Put up your fucking fists.
Quick!
Arr.
That's what you're gonna go. Sayonara.
I have to do the alphabet in my head now, too.
Right?
Well, I guess talk to you later.
You have a good night.
Very good night. Very, very good night.
Well, that's all, folks.
Xylophone.
I was wondering. I really was.
Zoos. Visit your local zoo.
I thought we were at Y. Why'd we... You missed Y.
And as for me, zoo.
All right. Good night, everybody. We will see you next Saturday. Thank you all very much.
Bye.
Peace.